Yes. What do we think of them? The Committee of 100 released a survey today of American and Chinese attitudes. Pollsters explain it over the next hour, 15 minutes.
Yeah, good morning. I'm John Fu, Major General, U.S. Army, retired. I'm the chairman of the Committee of 100. I'd like to thank everybody for being here this morning. And I think you'll find the findings of our survey very interesting. Our members, well, before I start, I better give you a little background about the Committee of 100. We're a national, nonpartisan organization composed of prominent American citizens of Chinese descent. Our members live and work throughout the United States and in Asia. Each member has achieved position of leadership in a broad range of professions and human endeavors. With these diverse backgrounds, our members collectively pool their strength and experience to address important issues concerning the Chinese American community, as well as issues affecting U.S.-China relations. The Committee of 100 has two-pronged mission. One is to foster stronger relations between the two peoples of the United States and Greater China. Greater China, I mean mainland China, Taiwan, and Hong Kong. And two, to encourage the full participation of Chinese Americans in all aspects of American life. I want to repeat, we're not an advocacy group, nor are we have any agenda, legislative or policy-wise. Our purpose is to provide information to policy makers and to facilitate as appropriate. Since the inception of our survey program in mid-90s, we have released substantive public opinion reports to track attitudes among Americans toward China. In the summer of 2007, both Americans and Chinese were polled about their opinions toward each other. The survey followed one we released 2 years ago in 2005 on American attitudes toward China. We hope this project helps to better inform individuals interested in U.S.-China relations, government leaders, business executives, civil society, and of course the general public. We undertook this survey to help both American and Chinese better understand each other, what issues are important to each other, to identify common areas where greater cooperation, dialogue, and exchange can take place, as well as to identify areas where there is disagreement. I'd like to at this time introduce a moderator, Mr. Ben Wu. Ben has been a senior administration official in both the federal and state government and is a senior congressional staff member, and he is a member of the Committee of 100.
Thank you, General. This is an exciting time because this is the first survey of its kind, a survey conducted both to citizens in the United States and citizens in mainland China. And so we're going to have brief presentations from each of our panelists and then open up the floor to questions. We have 4 distinguished panelists with us this morning. 2 distinguished panelists are the research chairs of this study. Chung Li is a senior fellow at the John Thornton China Center at the Brookings Institution and a member of the Committee of 100. He is a well-known author of several books on the history and current dynamics of China and has appeared frequently on programs in the American and the international media, such as PBS, CNN, NPR, C-SPAN, the BBC, the Voice of America, and the A&E History Channel. Dr. Li also serves as a director of the National Committee on U.S.-China Relations, a trustee of the Institute of the Current World Affairs, a member of the Academic Advisory Group of the Congressional U.S.-China Working Group, a member of the Council on Foreign Relations Task Force on the U.S. policy toward China, and a member of the U.S. National Committee on the Council for Security Cooperation in the Asia-Pacific. Our second panel is Frank Wu, Dean of the Wayne State University Law School and also a member of Committee 100. Dean Wu is a renowned scholar and the author of Yellow, Race in America Beyond Black and White, which entered an immediate second printing in its hardcover edition. He has appeared on The Oprah Winfrey Show, PBS, C-SPAN, CNN, NPR, The Voice of America, and his articles have appeared in the Washington Post, the LA Times, the Chicago Tribune, USA Today, Christian Science Monitor, Detroit Free Press, the Baltimore Sun, Chronicle of Higher Education, Legal Times, and Asian Week. In conducting our survey, we turned to two international polling and public opinion research experts. Both of us are here today with us. Mr. Victor Yuan is the chairman and president of Horizon Research Consultancy Group. He is the vice president and China Marketing Research Association, president of Beijing Consulting Association, ESOMAR representative and chairman of the China area, and director, board, and vice chairman of the Association of Management Consulting Firms. Victor has 20 years of experience in professional marketing, social research, and public policy analysis. And Victor coordinated the work in the survey in China. And we also have Mr. John Zogby, president and CEO of Zogby International, which remains by all accounts one of the most experienced and revered pollsters in the United States today. Mr. Zogby has polled for Reuters news agency, the largest news agency in the world, and most of all the major media networks and newspapers in the United States, including NBC, MSNBC, CNBC, the New York Post, the Fox News, Knight Ridder newspapers, Gannett News Service, and John has coordinated the field work on this survey here in the United States. Now I'd like to introduce to you our first presenter and one of the survey's pollsters, Mr. John Zogby.